Free to call his husband. What else? What did he do?
He used color to focus on.
He used colors for what?
For us to focus on.
To focus on the artwork, to show the emotion. Okay. Any other things that we know about Diego Rivera?
He was a historic artist.
He was a historic artist.
He tried to tell a story for symbols inside of the card.
He started to tell a story for what? Sorry.
Story through symbols that he had inside of his art.
Okay. Any other things? Okay.
What was the goal of Diego Rivera's artwork, guys? What was his whole idea? Why was he so passionate about drawing murals of Mexican history? What was his purpose?
Yeah.
To tell people what was going on.
Right. So he's trying to tell the story. He's passionate about it because he wanted to tell the story. He could have easily written pages and pages and pages on walls if he wanted to, but he chose to represent the story visually. Why do you think he chose to represent the story visually rather than write about it on walls or give people books about it?
You can have different opinions about it.
You can interpret it differently. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Right. A lot of people can understand it visually and see what was happening, and it's a very, and these murals are huge. They're not small. They're very, very large size murals. So when you're walking down the street, you're seeing all these things, these events that he's trying to represent. So what we're doing today is taking your leader that you've chosen. You know more about him than I do. And we're going to try to represent that leader visually, okay? We're going to try to represent the events that he has accomplished, he or she has accomplished. And then we are going to make sure that the people, the audience looking at it, can understand it without any words, okay? So we're going to start by breaking it down to metaphors and symbols. What are those? What are metaphors and symbols?
Something tangible that stands for something that's intangible, like an emotion.
Can you give me an example for your leader, for example? A metaphor for your leader.
So, well, our leader was a priest, so maybe a cross would be a symbol.
Right, so something that represents that person or that event. So we're going to take these symbols, these visual images that replace the actual event, okay? So right on the back of this worksheet that you started, it's asking you to follow along number 5 with me. Keeping in mind the accomplishments and achievements that you have chosen, brainstorm and list symbols and metaphors for each event that you put a star next to. So think about an event that you put a star next to, and make a list of metaphors and symbols that would fit that event. And I'm going to come around, and if you need my help, let me know. You chose how many before?
They don't really.
Yeah, you got to make your selections first before you can move on to the back.
So pretty much anything that relates to weaponry becomes like powder and tools. All day things a lot.